So I'll go 20 past 10 this time. Not really what I wanted to do, but being lazy and playing Shin Megami Tensei 4 all night and very early in the day. Yeah. I mean, after this, I'll probably go back and play. Gotta put my hour in. Hmm. So scratched. Why is that? Hold on. Let me pause this. Good. I'll have to keep going back and forth. I guess it's not updated well enough. That. Let me try this. Scratch. I don't like it. I feel like I would spend more time trying to fix it up. Yeah, it feels like I would spend more time trying to fix it up than to just redraw it. Hmm. Okay. Gotta load up my card for next next month soon. And I still haven't found a way to make those checkouts current, reoccurring. Shoot. Now let me see. Everything's looking fine. 5 minutes off the clock. You would think that there would be more international people stopping by, but no. How much I'll get. I'll try checking in another 30 minutes. I'll try to give that to myself. I can focus. Okay. Ugh. Come on now. Back to the actually, pin still feels blurry for some reason. A little bit. I just delete this. opacity down a little. So the line art can have a little bit more of a starring. Table needs to have some texture. People draw. Oop, there we go. Bit too messy. it. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait. Wait. I guess it's because I'm not that well versed in drawing bodies, or just this position. Oh, Ralph, how's it going? What's happening? Oh, just doing my I don't want to. The first thing that came to my mind was daily devotional, but that feels too religious to what I'm doing. I'm just getting back on the bandwagon of working on this comic. I wouldn't say every day, but when I'm not working on it Mondays, I want to stream twice a day on Tuesdays. So like if it's like if I don't work on it on one day, I'll try to work on it for an hour every other, like for 2 hours every other day. So I didn't work on this Monday, so I'm gonna work on this one for an hour today. Well, this morning, and another hour in the evening. I just want to get a back on the bandwagon because I have a good feeling about May and getting things off the ground, like with in terms of the ads and such. I've been making pretty good headway. But as soon as I start getting the checkouts, that's when the floodgates will open, and I'll finally say, "Yeah, I figured it out." Until that happens, until that happens, I'm a I'm gonna keep doing a keep hammering at it. And honestly, being off of social media helps out a lot. Being off of Instagram, not really following other comic creators, that really helped me out a lot. I'm happy to see you drawing on your book. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I just been pretty isolated. Not even from like the outside world, but from the internet as well. Just wake up, working on copy, advertising, find like every day, find out what works, find out what doesn't work, and then and then get ready for the next day. Like that's just been my entire life for the past 6 months. Wake up, look at the ads, see what works, see what doesn't work, and try to compound uh my findings. I understand. It's a great it's great to step away and come back. Yeah, absolutely. It's great to step away. And now I'm in a weird sense. Well, not in a weird sense. I'm glad that I stream as much as I did, just to show, not to show people that I'm still alive, but just to stay online in somewhat. Even though I wasn't working on the comics that much, I was still doing something during that hiatus. But now that I'm like going back and drawing the comics, that just shows some confidence that I might have figure I'll figure something out. Well, there's gonna be a break. No, I figure something out, but there might be a breakthrough soon. Because I'm not doing this for uh audience capture anymore. Because it feels like there is no audience on YouTube. For like, I cannot collect an audience through YouTube. And the type of audience that I have tried to collect, they aren't what I'm looking for, or they're not an audience that I can monetize. So it's like I'm not even focusing on that anymore. If I learned anything from selling in person, it's to Go with intention first. Like, if I'm going to sell, I'm going to sell first. And I tried to learn from people that says just give free content. Try that. Been there, done that, didn't work. So and now I feel comfortable enough with just doing this because I want doing something because I want to and to prepare myself from prepare myself for um when the money comes, I'll be able to not have to rev myself up to get back on the old timing that I was on. Because so when it's time for me to like get back into full swing, I'll be able to go back into full swing with no problems. This is pretty much something similar to sprinting. You know what I mean? Doing this for like an hour, it's just me sprinting. So when I get the full time money, I can be in marathon mode. Because I believe it doesn't make sense to go in marathon mode when you don't have the backing for it. When the money's not there, yeah, it makes no sense to go into marathon mode. But how have you been since the last time we chalked? Eh, I don't. I still don't know. Well, I don't like. It's great seeing you draw. Oh, thank you. Like I haven't really taken a break from drawing. Just that working on the yeah, just working on the comics. I've just been taking a back seat. Yeah, this really doesn't need to be look perfect. This really that doesn't need to look that doesn't. Right. Happen it there. I don't know what those two fighters look like yet. I'll put that in the background. Dun dun dun. I'll try this one over. It'll be funny if I draw his hair. It's like kind of wilted. One thing that I noticed is that I don't like drawing. Well, it's not that I don't like drawing things on model. Well, these characters don't really have models to begin with. So I kind of take that to my advantage. So I try to draw them similar enough in each panel. And that gives me free reign to like go wild with the facial expressions. And I say this so many times where I forgot what these characters are saying. So I'm going off of the energy of the thumbnails of the blue layer. Like I can't really tell you what these characters I can't tell you what these characters are saying. It really feels like I'm working with different people every step of the comic because the writer me is a different the me that writes the transcript is a different me than the person that translate the transcripts into the thumbnails, and the thumbnail me is a different person that digitizes it and lays down the line art and some things, and that doesn't stop anything from being lost in translation. So I'm going, I'm working as I go, picking up from what I forgot, or sometimes when I go to letter everything, I think, wow, that sounds terrible. Why did I write it like that? And I change it last minute. I still do last minute edits because usually I would consume media, like different kinds of media, as I work on stuff like this, as I work on stuff, and I just learn from what I yeah, and I learn from what I watch. And informs me on how to make better things, make better products. Because I know what I like, because that'll help me learn what I like and what I don't like. Yeah, we call that cow's lick hairstyle. Yeah, like I want Ali's hair to be messy, and I know generally I want his hair to be like the typical South Asian, like Indian, straight haircut, like has straight hair. But I give it a little bit more texture. It's straight like this because I want to give off the feeling. I'm just playing off of the facial expression. I strangely understand. You know, like yeah, some ethnicities they have like a natural style of hair, like how my hair, like how like Africans they have hair like this when they don't mess with it. Like I imagine that's Ali's hair, but it's a little bit more curly or textured. There's a little bit more texture to it. I always find it funny how sometimes my characters they just change ethnicities because I feel like it. I think what why I decided to change Ali's ethnicity was because at first I wanted Ali to be well. Ali was not really named Ali. He was literally the guy that was roasting Travis in book one. And originally I wanted him to be black. Well, I imagined him being black as well. But I think as time went on, I wanted to talk about the topic of book three, and I was like, I might as well bring this character back. I'll name him Ali. I'll name him Ali, and he's Indian. I don't know why I decided. I decided Indian because I thought it was interesting that I would see some Indians with darker complexion than black people, than most black people that I know. So I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be Ali. So that's my the thinking. It's a lot of last minute changes, thinking on your toes, you know, and it's kind of what makes it fun for me. earlier in the stream, that's kind of how I work on the comics, but that's just like at a greater scale. I mean, or a smaller scale depending on you look at it. I do remember one thing that I always wanted with this series is having having reoccurring characters from like the background. Like because it's a school environment, you're going to see the same people every day. And I wanted to reflect that. So like if you see a character that has if you see a character in the background, they're probably going to be a secondary character in the next book. And it really depends on and I kind of do and it kind of and it changes every time. And that's why I kind of want to get over being lazy and not and drawing getting over the lazy feeling of drawing what like stand-in people. Like I remember early on I would just do this. I would draw crowds like this. I want to break that. I want to break this habit and draw people with more facial details. So they'll be added to the bank of characters that I can pull and say, okay, we're going to focus on this background character. Which the, what are their roles? And I also wanted to have an environment where everybody knows each other. Like by the end of the book, like it would be cool if we I get to like the last book of this series and I'll just name off names. I think it's okay to do basic design for mobs. Yeah. But the philosophy of Purgatory Academy is that nobody's really a main character. So, and that's like and that's like I want to invert that idea that nobody's the main character to that also means that anybody can be a main character. So it really doesn't matter if you are seen in the background of one panel. You could have not a book dedicated. You could have a book dedicated to that person. So like what would be like my dream scenario is just having the last book be people naming off characters and like everybody knowing who that character is. Like in the future, I might be like, yeah, that's stupid, but right now it just feels like it feels pretty nice, feels pretty neat, and it kind of sells that school setting to me. Actually, no, I'll just break it down. Yeah, this is so much better. Yeah, I haven't been getting commissions in a while, so I might have to do this Like do just a dirty sketch every so often. I don't like doing this because it really cuts back on time. But sometimes trying to capture something that's not really that well imagined gonna lead it's just gonna hold everybody back. It's gonna hold me back, you know? Hey Lamai, what's going on? Tell me what's good. I'm going to draw him just like this. Like dot eyes and all. It looks like the emoji. Just chilling, riding. I feel that. I've just been addicted to Shin Megami Tensei 4, but I might stop it if if the game gets too difficult. I almost stopped playing that game in the very beginning because I had to recruit demons on my side. And the way that you recruit demons is that you have to have a conversation with them, and it's a trial and error thing. I was thinking why do people find this fun? And then I got it, and I was like, okay, cool. It's a memory game. And I was like, okay, cool. I got it. Now I understand. Now I get why people think this is fun. They say why? Hmm. Maybe I should shrink his frame a little bit. There we go. This is pretty good. Actually, I might shrink. Really sell the simplicity of it. Tell them you why. Okay. It's pretty cool. Gotta redo that. After I redraw this, I'll call it a stream. If I don't get an add to cart in the next The next 10 ticks, I'll just. Cool. What did I work on? Well, I worked on that, that, this. Gave Ollie hair. This tiny little Ollie. This Travis. Progress. Progress as we go. That's what it's all about. One step at a time. I didn't have that much coffee today either. I forgot to buy coffee filters. We don't have any more coffee pods, so I had to hand drip my coffee. It took forever, and I got impatient. I didn't have that much coffee. I had some, but wait a second. Not even up. Okay, cool. Cool. That's another Trav. Another Travis in the books. All right. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Didn't even work on this page. These pages are more or less ready to be start ready, more or less ready to be flattened or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna muster up the energy to work on this in the evening, like 5, 6 ish. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, listening to my silence and focus. Y'all take care.